I just got done playing the Crew Unlimited for the first time, and it just feels so great being back. Man, it's been way too long. It's been probably 10 years since I've actually played, like, the intro to the game, too. Like, I'm just so much nostalgia. Because, sure, the game's only been away for 2 years, but I haven't played this sequence in probably over a decade. I want to give a massive shout out first off to everybody involved with the Crew Unlimited, anybody who's tested it, everybody who's led the project, everybody involved with the Crew Unlimited. I just want to give a massive thank you and massive shout out. Root, Chemical, Whammy 4, you guys are fantastic. It's absolutely insane the amount of smart ass people we have in this community. People who are just able to get the crew back into people's hands and preserve this game. So for those of you who don't know, I just streamed the Crew Unlimited. I got early access to the Crew Unlimited, so massive shout out to those guys as well at the Crew Unlimited for giving me early access. And I'm unironically probably more excited for the rebirth of the Crew more than any other racing game really right now. Any new potential racing game like a Forza Horizon 6 or something like that. I haven't been this excited for a racing game in a while. And it's just because with the Crew 1, if you've been to follow the channel for a while, I have videos on the Crew going back probably as far as like 2014, 2013. The Crew has been a huge part of this channel. Not recently so in terms of the Crew 2 or the Crew Mitterfest, because the series has really not gone the way I wish it did. The Crew 1 is special. It's special in my heart. It's special in the hearts of tons of other people. And it was a fucking travesty that Ubisoft took this game from us. But that has changed. The game has been preserved. Oh, we're in the rough raid car. That's right. This is like a raid spec roof. I never appreciated it like when I was like younger, but just being able to say, oh, I'm driving a raid spec roof and I'm trying to jug some guy in the shores of Lake Michigan on the sand dunes. What other racing game can I do that? What other racing game can I do something like this? I remember the jump when you're midair, like landing and everything, the physics were a little funky. I got Jumbo Jet. You can play this game offline on the 15th of September, and that's what I just did. I just played the Crew 1 offline, which still feels like insane. Like, that's insane to me. Being able to play the Crew 1 offline is just nuts to me. Like, before the game shut down, you're able to preserve your save game, and you can import that. But I decided to start from the very beginning. Just going back and playing some of these missions that I haven't played in over a decade, and just like playing the game from the very start felt very weird in a very good way. It's like taking a trip down memory lane. Like, even though the last time I played the Crew was right before it shut down over a year ago, I haven't played some of these missions in over a decade. And just with the context of having like a bone stock car racing against people where it's actually quite a bit of a challenge, and being able to kind of drive through the streets of Detroit, blaring music. The soundtrack's actually really solid. There's songs on there I didn't even know were in the game. I'm only discovering this yesterday. Granted, back when I played the game in 2015, my music taste was a lot more narrow, but now I've expanded my horizons when it comes to music taste as I've grown up. So being able to experience all this new music, and I do this quite a bit when I replay like a new game. I'll discover a song that I actually really kind of dig that I didn't before. So being able to experience something new while driving through the streets of Detroit, in like a Mustang, or on my test profile I was using like the Dodge Challenger, it felt really immersive. And I'm thinking to myself as I'm playing the Crew, no other racing game's really doing this. And I actually had those moments quite a bit. What other racing game allows you to take a roof, like not a Porsche, a roof, transform it into a raid car, and go and smash somebody up in the sand dunes of Michigan on Lake Michigan? What racing game is having you race? What other racing game out right now is having you race raid trucks through the desert, oftentimes smuggling contraband a la Smuggler's Run? No other racing game's doing that. What other racing game lets you drive a monster truck Fiat police car? So there's the Mercedes, the roof, which is like the dirt. That's right. You could get a fucking monster truck Fiat cop car. What other racing game can you do what I just said you could do? The Crew was extremely unique, And even though when it was out during its like lifespan, it was a roller coaster, there's so many just fond memories of me playing the game. And it was honestly like revisiting an old friend who's still just extremely fun to hang out with. That's the Crew 2, that's the Crew 1 experience. And that's an experience that the Crew 2 or the Crew Motorfest just can't deliver. And how the game blends all these different themes together. Like when you start off in Detroit, you're racing muscle cars through the gritty streets of Detroit, illegally street racing, running from the cops, and that transforms into you going dirt racing along like the coast of Massachusetts, going off-roading. That leads to like professional like street racing with like circuit spec cars and perf spec cars, to Smuggler's Run like rally like raid Dakar like racing in the desert. Like there's so many different like themes and different environments that this game tackles, and it all tackles them very well into its own unique package. And that's something that the Crew 2 Crew Motorfest were just not able to accomplish. We've got it back now. The Crew is so back. We are so back. 3 days. The Crew Unlimited comes out on the September 15th. Let's hope that we're able to get across the finish line to officially bring the Crew 1 back and preserve it, just like how the community did with Test Drive Unlimited 2 and just like how the community did with Need for Speed World. And honestly, just like those two games, I think the sky's the limit with the Crew going forward, and I'm seriously hope we get there. The community is absolutely fantastic. Whammy 4, Root, Chemical Flood. I actually did an interview with them a couple months ago. I have a card up there if you want to check out that interview as well. Is he doing some Walter White activity in the trailer park? Is that what he's doing? Troy, what you up to, man? Now, this is actually a little more representative of the old school police chase system before calling on units. I like how you said police wanted level. Oh, 3-second timer, what? Bro literally just said I have a police wanted level. As if he knows we're in a video game. Troy, how you doing? I know we're in a little precarious situation, but like, how you doing, man? Troy, you gotta get a skincare routine, man. Take it from me, you know, my skin ain't the best. Your skin's looking really rough. Oh, fuck. I've been intersplicing some clips from the stream. You can check out the stream VOD. It's probably gonna get it might get like delisted for a bit. There's probably a little bit of copyright in there. So if it's not there, just wait a bit. It will be there soon. But full link to the VOD down below in the description if you want to see the full VOD of me playing the Crew 1 again. And I have some clips interspliced here as well. But that's it for me tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm super excited. Let me know if you're excited for the Crew 1. Be sure to hit that follow, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. I'll be covering the Crew 1 as it returns and making some content on the Crew 1 as well. But that's it for me tonight. I will see you all in my next video. Have a good night, everybody.